Let's get it do. Welcome back to the Goody Click. It is episode 22. Congratulations, guys. We made it 22 weeks.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. 22 weeks. What is that? How many months is that?
No, I'm not good.
5 months?
Be a little over 5 months.
A little 5 months. We skipped a couple weeks. Almost half a year, man. Mm-hmm. Congrats to us. Congrats.
Hell yeah.
Everybody hair looked the same since we started. Now your hair is probably a lot thicker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Cause I was trying to remember the picture that we have. Yeah. Need to lose some weight too. Look a lot slimmer than that picture.
So what's the deal? What we starting on today?
What we got going?
Let me see. We'll talk about the Mega Milker 2000 here in a bit.
Oh, yes, sir. Total spoiler for the movie later on. So
Yes, that is very true.
be prepared.
Right now, let's start with sports since now it's starting to kick back up.
Okay.
Hey.
So, NFL's back, and I was watching the Browns and Jets games. Did y'all watch that?
I did not.
So
Drill did.
The new quarterback for the Browns, he was playing really good, like really good. Like he was.
That nigga cold in the preseason.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, but I wonder if he'll be this good in the actual season and stuff.
That who's the quarterback?
It's
Deshaun?
Did Deshaun go?
It was like
Deshaun.
his initials are DTR.
Let's see. I do not follow Cleveland at all.
Let me see. I had it pulled up. Let me see. Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm talking
But
about.
Deshaun's over there, ain't he?
Yeah.
Is Deshaun with the Browns still? I thought Deshaun got signed to somebody. Okay, so Dorian Trevor Thompson Robinson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, he's still the Browns quarterback.
Oh, okay, so
He is really.
Yeah. And then that Dorian guy that I was talking about, he wasn't playing for preseason, but he was doing real good. Because at least from what I was seeing, he was like constantly running out of the pocket and stuff, and he was fast, like fast as hell. And I don't know, I feel like he could be a real good quarterback if he doesn't stay with the Browns and he gets like traded to become like someone's like main quarterback. I think he could do good.
This is gonna be Deshaun Watson's time to prove everybody wrong. So I think that Deshaun Watson may surprise people this year. I don't know what a surprise is because I don't know if everybody's expecting him not to do well. Or
what he did was a surprise.
Yeah,
So-
he was surprised.
Maybe it is. Maybe he will because he knows that at this point your back's against the wall.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
you're in Cleveland at this like.
And you have someone doing good. Like I said, it's just been one game, but if he plays like that constantly, yeah, now you got that pressure right behind you.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do well. I think that Russell Wilson is gonna continue to do horrible.
You think so? I think he's gonna turn it around.
Bro, they've already like reported he's lost a lot of his athleticism. He still got a strong arm, but I mean he always had that. He be throwing hard picks. Them picks be hard, nigga.
I don't know. I think he'll do better this year.
Yeah, I was also
Think
hoping.
so?
I think so.
I mean the ceiling isn't that high anyway. What you gonna say?
I was really hoping to see Aaron Rodgers play at least just like a little bit that game. Didn't
Boy,
see
that
it.
nigga is
He's with the Jets.
46 years
He's
old.
with the Jets
They
now.
saving that bone density for the season.
Because their running back was doing good, and they were winning for their quite a while, but the Browns came back, and they're the ones that won it.
Yeah, well, you predicted the Jets would win 2 more games than they did last year.
Yeah, brother. Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be nothing.
We're gonna see. We're going to see. I like the Ravens.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers promised or subliminally promised another championship.
Yeah, I was about to say a
Oh,
championship.
did he?
Yeah.
Well, I see your boy, the young dude you were talking about. It said he threw some shade at Aaron Rodgers after the game. Let's see what
Everybody tough when they up.
it said he was trolling. Let's see.
Wait, which guy?
It said Browns troll Aaron Rodgers while praising Dorian Thompson Robinson. It's the Browns.
Yeah.
What did they say? Come on, Cleveland. Nobody's ever on your website. Stop with these ads.
Nobody's ever on your team.
How do you think the Cowboys are going to do this year?
They've already been eliminated from playoff contention.
Boy, that's one of the funny. Hey, did you see the practice video? They showed a video where they were practicing
Where
or
he's
scrimmaging.
Picks?
Huh?
The picks or the?
He's throwing picks in practice, bro. No, so the one I saw, he was trying to scramble, and he succeeded a yard from where he started, and Diggs ran into him and stopped him and was cussing him out. Like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, I saw that video. I saw the video where he told him that.
Yeah, and then nigga, what's his name? I just forgot his name that fast. Yeah, Dak just stared at him, bro, and walked right back to the huddle.
See,
you think Dak's gonna stay with the Cowboys?
Dak and Trayvon Diggs are two of the most overrated players on this team.
Really? You think Trayvon overrated?
Yes. Man gets a lot of picks because he lets a lot of yards go.
Okay, I can believe he gambles.
He gambles a lot.
High risk, high reward,
Yeah.
But the reward
That's all
ain't
the
that
Cowboys
high.
are. That's all the Cowboys are.
And them rewards ain't good.
Not in the playoffs. Like towards the latter of the season in the playoffs, Stephon Diggs look like a target. Yeah.
I'd rather have
like
a cornerback that's gonna be allowing less yards and have like 5 picks in the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have that than have you have interception every game with a
bet.
record.
Sound like Dak Prescott.
But you're burning us. Like you're hurting us.
Yeah, because that Prescott would have like these stats like, oh yeah, he threw this many yards. He got all these.
God.
He got all these receives. Then you look at the interceptions and like, yeah, he was leading also. Like, god damn,
bro, I cannot tell you how frustrated I've been over the years with all the Cowboys quarterback stats since Romo. It's always some new leading category that they have excelled in. He's the top quarterback in turf touchdowns thrown past 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's always something stupid that the quarterbacks are excelling at. He was the number one. I always hear that, bro.
And I always hear it too. And I always hear it from people. But I use stats to fight stats. Like if you're going to use your argument as stats, then I'll use that as stats. I'm going to do it like that. But I said it, I think last year or the year before, this team's not going to win with that. Like, I finally saw it, I was like, yeah, it's not going to happen.
Didn't they put that tweet about him, too? Something about,
like, the Cowboys said, like, the
reason
Cowboys,
like, why they choked is because of Dak or something like that. They pretty much blamed him.
They definitely put blame on him. Excuse me. Listen, it is what it is. I think Dak is going to be there for the long run because they just like quarterbacks like that. They can take that heat.
He's in there because he's a yes man. And Jerry loves him a yes man.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So moving on from these goofy niggas.
But football's back. I guess I'm excited to see games.
Speaking of football being back, Madden showed a gameplay video.
I think I sent y'all the trailer for it.
You sent the trailer, but now they got a gameplay video. It's about 30 minutes long. They got like 2 guys, like it's like a competition or something.
And it looks like 23, huh?
Bro, I sent it to Corey and Eric and was like, "This is what y'all excited about, right?" They like, yeah, looks good to me.
Everybody excited?
Bro, they both excited, right? They said, "Looks good to me." I said, I just wanted to send it to say, like, if I sent y'all this and it didn't have the year labeled on it, would you know what year this video game was between Madden 20 and 25?
Someone actually did that one time. They did gameplay. They're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna play Madden 23. Like it was a stream, like they were playing and everything like that. But they had it kind of like zoomed in, so all you could see is pretty much just like the players.
Yeah.
And I forgot what teams he was using, and he was like, yeah, this is actually 21. Yeah.
Bro, nobody knows.
Zoom back out and you can see like the menus for 21.
And I guarantee you somebody was watching that video like, oh, did you see that hit? Bro, they got new animations on here. I guarantee you somebody was like, oh, the graphics look way better on this one. Guarantee. Sent it to Eric and them, and I was like, I'm just sending it to say, bro, if I sent this to y'all, I didn't have a year, would y'all know? Eric was like, no. Corey says, yeah, I would because of tackle animations.
Nigga, them tackle animation been the same,
bro. The video was 30 minutes long.
Fly off their helmet.
The video was 30 minutes long. He responded within like 3 minutes. So within that 3 minutes, you saw enough different tackle in them. I watched it for at least 5 minutes, bro. There was nothing new. There was like one mid-air collision where the receiver was going up for the ball and the cornerback collided and he dropped it. And the one of the artists of the games was like, "Oh yeah, that was one of our new animations about right there." Nigga, I rewinded it to go look at it. I was like, "Bro, what?"
It's just like a regular dive.
It looked the same as it did last year. Yeah, I could tell because of the tackle animations. Bro, niggas fight hard for the same.
That's why I'm more excited for Maximum Football or Football Madden,
which comes out again when
September. Right? Yeah, September. It comes out a month before Madden. That's all I remember.
Before
or
Madden
or
comes
like
out in October.
2 weeks. I think so.
Oh, okay.
They may have changed it because it used to come out in August.
Okay. I think Madden comes out in September.
Well, then Maximum Football may come out. I just remember it came out first. That's because that was his main thing. I was like, if this comes out first,
yeah, Madden comes out on the 15th.
Oh, when does that Maximum Football come out? Unless it got pushed back.
I still haven't heard anything about it. Maximum. This is a 2023 video game.
Interesting.
Yeah. Overview.
I mean, last time we were talking about it was from what? June?
Yeah, May? No actual date. It just says 2023.
Oh, yeah. It got pushed back then. Damn.
Bruh. It's going to be Maximum Football 24.
It says the fall of 2023.
Man, yeah, it got pushed back. 'Cause I remember for a fact it was coming out. At least it was slated to come out before Madden. And that was going to be the main thing. Like, it was going to drive just a whole bunch of people away from Madden since it was going to come out before. And it's free.
Yeah, the game was originally scheduled to be released in the spring of 2023 for Windows and Mac OS, but was delayed for all platforms until fall of 2023.
Okay.
They delayed it on May 26th. So yeah.
Yes, that's when we were talking about it. Yeah, around that time.
The game is out to compare to and rival to the EA Sports Flow. Okay, which is drawing criticism for its lack of features. All right, we'll see.
We'll see. What's next?
It comes with the hashtag Fix Madden franchise. Oh yeah, and that's what they're supposed to be working on this year.
But
anyway, they not.
So speaking again, when it comes to sports, Lil Wayne and Skip.
Hey.
Yeah, once a week, right?
Yeah. Y'all gonna be watching that as much as just regular Undisputed or whatever it's called?
As much as?
Yeah.
Hell no. No. But I will look at it to see what's going on because the only way I can see this being successful is if Skip has been coaching Wayne. Because the times that Wayne has been on that show, we talked about it, bro. He's mumbling. Like his voice is just annoying. Yeah, he looks super high.
Oh, I'm sure he's gonna stay high.
But he gotta put some.
I promise you,
he gotta change that, bro.
Skip gonna be high.
Put some professionalism behind it.
Skip gonna be high.
Yeah,
he got to put like I wanna, bro. Even as animated as Shannon Sharp was, he knew his stuff. He was on point
with everything.
Yeah, what I want to see Lil Wayne for, just to see Lil Wayne, like just to see him on the table with it is almost cringy because they direct a lot of the conversation to him because he's there, but he doesn't really have much to say because they're talking about, bro, they're analyzing stats, time played, all that type of stuff. Just the casual fan doesn't always know that.
Yeah.
So it's cringy the few times he's been on there. So he got to
unless they give him a script. And like they're like, okay, here goes all the stuff that you need to know. If you want to put extra, go ahead, but follow the script.
And that's what they do for all of them. That's what they do for all of them. But he got to at least be able to know the script, nigga. Not, man, LeBron. I don't want to hear that, bro.
You gonna be like Webby on
Charlemagne. Oh boy, I got some ass up here, boy.
DJ Envy.
Charlemagne. Charlemagne.
Who that? Oh, that's the asshole.
Yeah, so we'll see. I wonder when they come back. They should be back maybe next week since football started.
Since football starting, yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
Or unless they're waiting for the actual season.
Probably Monday. It probably starts Monday. Nah, they talk about the preseason.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about them rookies and any injuries or whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. Alrighty. Next, because we missed last week. Twitter is no longer Twitter. It's now X. And a lot of people don't like it, including Apple, who is trying to sue him for that. Because he didn't go through apparently like some regulations or whatever to change the name and the logo since he just outright just did it. So they're like they were trying to pull it down from the App Store and stuff, and now they're trying to fine him, saying that he broke some sort of like rules or whatever.
You see people were selling their iPhones with the original Twitter logo on it for like $16,000.
I think you can change it on there.
What?
Now you gotta choose which logo you want.
Like it's a way that Apple allows you not just Twitter but just any app. Like,
you sure?
Can change it. I think so.
Well, what I saw, which made sense, they're like, why would somebody buy that phone? Because in order to use it, you have to update it. Yeah. So once you update it, to put your information in there, like for you to be able to use it.
Yeah.
And it has to update.
And it's not the first time people sold like crazy amounts for a phone like that. Because when the App Store took down Fortnite, people were selling their phone for like thousands and thousands just because it had Fortnite still on there. Same thing for a Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, that's what I thought about.
I still have Flappy Bird on my Android phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody listen. They were in there. They were talking about on the post where they were talking about. They were showing pictures of people trying to sell their iPhones for the money. Somebody had wrote on the post. They were like, so how much for my Android with the Twitter logo on there? Niggas are like, nigga, nobody buying that bush. They're like, bro, you'll get a penny on the dollar, nigga, for something like that.
Just
like,
update it.
That would be. I was like, man, I wonder, because I thought about what I still had on my Android, but then I've never had Twitter, so. But that's real, bro. That Android to sell for so much less. That don't make no sense. Androids almost cost more than iPhones now.
Yeah. It's funny because it's only in America where iPhones are popular too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nowhere else in the world iPhones are as popular. So like even in Europe, Japan,
Galaxies.
South America, yeah, it's all Android phones.
Bro, I would
America's
love
the
that.
only one with Apple that's blown up.
Bro, I love my Android. I love the fact that I control how much memory I had in my Android, and it was easy for me to transfer the data to other places. But now I have to buy. It's frustrating. But the messaging is like almost. Well, Android messaging to another Android is actually really good. Mm-hmm. But how many people have Androids? And that green text.
Me.
You just got an Android?
I still have it.
Oh yeah, I still got mine, but I'm saying like using it.
But in the future, I was thinking about going back to Android.
And also, how does it feel though, like when you were out and then you get a girl's number and you pull out an Android?
Horrible. Like it never occurred to me.
I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it never occurred to me how weird that was. You know, like they always be like, "Oh, it's green." I used to hear it all the time, but it meant nothing to me. But over time, I don't know. Like up until I got this iPhone, it started becoming more crucial. And now that I have one, looking at the other side, it's so.
You see that green bubble,
bro? It's so cringy to text my cousins. All my cousins got Androids, nigga. All I be thinking about is they got their phone out on a phone clip with like
for all the dirt
construction worker, construction worker pants. Just a construction worker outfit is how I be picturing them when they text it. And they pull it out that clip like a gun, nigga, and start texting me back. On them hard pressed numbers that push in touch screen.
So when I was working at Express and I first got hired on, and they put me on that like group chat for the store. And I still had an Android, and they put it on. They're like, "Yeah, this is the new number is gonna be Angel. He's gonna be the so whatever." And they were like, "Damn, the bubbles are green." And I don't know. I just felt so embarrassed. I didn't even respond. I was like, whatever.
Bro, it changes the whole dynamic of the text thread. When we text Corey, bro, it's stuff that he won't get to an hour later after we sent it. Jarrell wouldn't get messages and pictures for like 3 hours after we sent that stuff because of the end. I hate that, bro. I freaking hate that. You can't name the group.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
You can't name the group. Nigga, my group, when I be trying to go through our group messages and text everybody, they trying to go out. That group is called Corey, Eric, Jared, Carlos, Calvin, +4. Because it don't go all the way across the screen.
+4.
It's bad, bro. It's bad. It's bad. And girls really do care about that, apparently.
Have you lost potential dates because of that?
So you won't know, but after getting the iPhone, I started like going through history, and I'm like, like it would just sometimes the texting to get slow, or like it could be immediate. Like y'all linked up, y'all had a great time meeting each other. and then you text the name and stuff. Bro, it take forever to get a reply. Then the reply is get slow,
and that's it.
Nothing else. Bro. And I get it because they see my message and it's green. Something about that green is untrustworthy a little bit. You don't
like
know if it's spam. Yeah, like it's scam likely.
I feel
bro.
I feel you.
So I'm on my iPhone now.
All right. So a lot of celebrity drama as well. Let's start with Cardi B.
Cardi?
Yeah. How she threw her microphone.
Twice.
Yeah,
Did you do it twice?
She did it twice?
I think she did it twice.
She did it twice. I think
the same day?
events.
Oh, different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She threw the microphone at a DJ the other time.
Oh, it was a DJ? And the other one was just
in the crowd.
In the crowd,
and hit the wrong person.
Did it hit the wrong person?
Yes, it hit the
I
wrong
thought it hit
person.
the right person.
No, she so they end up coming out with different angles and stuff. Nah, the girl that threw it was weird though. So they had an angle of the girl behind the girl that threw the ice.
Mm-hmm.
And when she threw that ice and Cardi B looked at her, the girl was like, "I'm so sorry, like I didn't mean to." It's crazy because she was jamming to the song. So I guess she was trying to make it look like she was just rocking her hand. Then the ice came out. But bro, she clearly
So it was
swung
unintentional.
her arm back. That's what she was trying to make it seem like. But bro,
okay.
she cocked the arm all the way back and woof for that ice to
The
go.
way it
right
looks,
to her.
it looked like it got thrown.
It
Like,
got thrown. It did get thrown. She was just. I think maybe the girl was out of her mind for a second. I don't know, but she was literally jamming to the music. I thought that she was there already. Like it was premeditated, and she was ready to just go at her. But she was sitting there jamming to the music, and then randomly, boom. Like maybe it was an out of body experience. I don't know. But Cardi looked at her, flung that mic. Oh, girl moved out the way, and it hit somebody else. Hit two people, I believe. Because
The ricochet,
yeah, it hit somebody
bounce
else.
off someone's forehead.
Yeah, so they kept the mic.
And they were eBaying it, weren't they?
Yes, somebody's eBaying that microphone. So the woman that got hit, or the two people that got hit, pressed battery charges against Cardi B, but they were recently dropped.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they. Here's some money.
Yeah.
Shoot, what? Let that microphone hit me in the forehead. Nigga.
I'm be like, I want some money. I want some booty.
You want it all, brand new socks and drawers. I don't know. I'm upset. She better bring me upstage. No, I don't want to go upstage. I'm not even gonna be at a Cardi B concert anyway. But
Too late. You already said it. You already said it.
Yeah, she better figure something out.
But so people are trying to like push like to have like that better security so that people can't throw stuff at people. But it's like it has been a thing for years. You know, it's been forever. Because I mean, look at Drake, that girl that threw her bra at Drake, and now she's getting like
Playboy.
Yeah.
She's with Playboy now.
yeah.
Oh, which one? Because they're
The 36G.
okay, yeah. Because another girl threw a bra even bigger than that later on. I'm like, they're
'cause they were
just
just trying
ordering
to
these
get-
online. Yeah, hell yeah. She's
Or
with Playboy. Wow.
someone threw the drink at Harry Styles, and then he poured the drink into his shoe and drank it. Yeah, it's weird as hell.
What?
Watermelon sugar.
Bro,
Yeah.
but niggas start throwing crazy stuff up at these artists now. Like, and then throwing a drink, that means it was full?
Yeah, I think it was a can of beer that he threw.
Oh, okay. It was sealed.
Yeah, and he opened it, poured it in his shoe.
Bro,
and
it's
drank
heavy,
it.
bro. What the hell hit you? I'm not
I
Stone
mean-
Cold Steve Austin, nigga. I will be, though. Nigga, that mug hit me in the
Like-
face.
And it's not just musicians, because I remember this happened a few years ago for a Smash Brothers tournament. He's like one of the best players for Smash Melee, the one on the GameCube. He was going to the tournament. He won it, but the thing is, a lot of people don't like him because he's Jigglypuff, and a lot of people just don't like fighting against Jigglypuffs. So he won. He got up. He's celebrating and whatnot, hugging people, and someone threw a crab at him, a real crab.
That was alive?
It was dead.
Oh, okay.
It was dead. But the point is, like, that means this man is holding like a crab in his pocket throughout the entire day.
But here's the biggest thing that you can take out of this.
No one knew.
This nigga had a crab in his pocket. Nobody knew. That's how bad it smelled.
Yeah,
Like-
no one knew this man had a crab with him. Yeah, and he threw it on stage.
I was thinking, like,
And he got caught too, because you could see on the camera, you could see him like he kind of like peeks up, and then he reaches his hand back and then just chunks it. And yeah, the crab barely. He was aiming for his head. It like whooshed right past his head,
bro, the
And-
claw, bro, and when he did that, the nigga comb over went with it. And all the dandruff and all that just flew out there. Nigga got hit with a crab. Who was this?
Just type in hungry box crab. And, you know, he picks it up and he's like, who threw this at me? You know, it's like, I worked so hard to be here. You know, it's...
Even he didn't smell it. Nigga.
I thought somebody threw a Jigglypuff for me, bro.
Nah, he threw a crab at him.
Oh,
So,
I see. Oh, this wasn't that long ago. Oh, 4 years ago.
Yeah, so it's nothing new having stuff thrown at you. Or even way back when, how that trend with throwing tomatoes or whatever.
Where do niggas get that crab from?
It's probably from like a Walmart or something. I don't know.
Down the street. Fish market.
It's a real crab that he threw. It's dead, but it's a real crab.
And then when somebody
and missed hard, bro. Nigga definitely hit somebody in the background.
When they threw that shoe at the baby.
They threw a shoe at
That's a
him?
real crab.
That's when that nigga said, who threw that dusty ass, beat up dusty ass Anita?
Bro, that's a crab.
Mm-hmm. They threw an actual crab at that man.
Alright.
But, the other thing, the Lizzo controversy.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Did you ever find out about that banana?
I didn't even, I forgot about it.
Do you know about something about a banana?
Yeah.
Okay,
banana,
so you gotta tell me about the banana.
so the banana was believed to be in a
that's why I smell
stripper's
this banana.
vagina. And she was trying. She was eating the banana out from the vagina, or she was trying to get her friends to eat it, or maybe she did it and tried to get them.
Was trying to get her friends to eat a banana out of a vagina.
Yeah, and I think Lizzo was eating the banana as well out of the vagina. So, listen, bro. So there's a lot going on too, because her lawyers, her attorneys, posted like a video of one of the entertainers that accused her of that.
Yeah.
Like either moments after or moments before or something, you know, explaining how much she was enjoying being on the tour with Lizzo and how nice of a person she is. You know, they're trying to use that as a boost to her character. Like, this doesn't sound like anyone that was traumatized and forced to do things they didn't want to do and all that type of stuff. But yeah, the banana was out of the vagina and other things. Bro, your coworkers,
First Jolly
not
Ranchers,
your friends like
now
that.
Bananas.
First what?
I said first Jolly Ranchers and now Bananas.
Oh my god, bro, the
Right.
Jolly Ranchers.
Why would you
This
read
nigga
that?
wild.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. That banana was hanging out of that vagina though. I don't know how that. Bro, you gotta be out of your mind if you think I'm gonna eat a banana out of a stripper's vagina.
Hey, especially since you already
And she
eat it with
working.
a fork and knife and everything.
That's right. A banana I eat in private.
That's a hot banana. That's nasty.
It's gonna be all mushy and stuff.
A
Probably.
milky banana. Yeah, bro. So you know, I was looking through the comments of this Lizzo stuff because she gave not an apology but a statement, and I was legit looking through the comments because I knew at some point I was gonna find this phrase.
Mm-hmm.
And it only took me 30 seconds to scroll and find it. As people were going through, like, oh, this sounds like Chat GPT wrote this. Yeah, she how you gonna fat shame and you know doing this, you look like this, whatever. But I found that comment that I knew I was gonna find. Somebody put on there, shut your fat ass up. I just knew somebody was gonna put that there, bro. I knew it. And I found it. Found that mug like 15 seconds of scrolling, nigga. Shut your fat ass up. That's, niggas so wrong on the internet, bro. People just
It's crazy that she's fat shaming because wasn't it a few years when like she first blew up?
She was crying because she was being fat.
Yeah, because she was crying about being fat shaming. She was
Blew
all
up,
about
not
like
literally.
body image and she was talking about body image and loving yourself no matter your
Absolutely.
size.
Absolutely. And then people would comment like it's so funny that the same women that are going so hard for her, riding and defending her, would cuss you the hell out if you told them they look like Lizzo. Like,
Yeah.
like that's just that standard is so strange to me. I don't care to battle it, but I'm like, you know, I get it with the whole promoting loving yourself and being comfortable. I feel it's different from a health journey. Like, okay, you can love yourself, but if you love yourself, don't you care about what you're doing to yourself? And if people are literally trying to prevent you from going through these health crisis that you can face from being overweight, are they shaming you? You know what I'm saying? Or are they looking out for you? I mean, there's a fine line. I'll say that. Anyway, I knew somebody was going to say, shut your fat A up. And sure enough, I found it. I just thought that was funny because I knew it was going to be there, and it was, bro. Goodness gracious. I don't know. She in a situation right now. For what I understand, this kind of serious.
I didn't even know she was still doing stuff. I didn't know her from that one song that blew her up, and that was it.
Yeah, and the longest, I didn't even know that was her song.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know it like sound like a barnyard that dong 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 dong.
Thing with that Minnesota.
I didn't even know what she did. I didn't even know what she did. I thought she was just a person. I don't know.
She's in hot water a lot. She's in trouble. Fortnite took down her emote too.
Yeah,
she had an emote.
They had like a dance with a clip of her song, and they took that down.
Hey, if Fortnite do it, I haven't seen them do anything that I disagree with yet. Like even the Travis Scott thing.
Yeah.
I believed in Travis Scott. I know it wasn't his fault, but it was death. So I get it.
Oh, that stuff where like someone got trampled or heat
like
stroke or something.
Yeah, and even with that though, they've already said that he's not blacklisted.
Yeah,
he may return to the shop. They just
really
don't know when. Yeah.
Okay, and I get it. It's gonna take.
Isn't the same thing for like Rick and Morty too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got relieved of those accusations?
No. He's still. I think he's still in trial for all that stuff. But Fortnite kind of like they're not selling the Rick and Morty stuff. But they haven't like fully like blacklisted it and stuff.
Okay. Innocent until proven guilty, bro.
All right. Next is the Ariana Grande drama.
I don't know anything about this.
Okay. So Ariana Grande has kind of there's been hints here and there that she would go after men that was already in stable relationships. You know, make them leave whoever or cheat whatever to be with her. And you listen to her songs, it makes sense, you know. Well, just recently, she got together with this guy, and it turns out that this guy was already married with kids, and he was cheating on his wife and stuff to be with Ariana Grande. Ended up leaving his wife and kids to be with her, and everyone's just blowing it up because. Yeah, you've already done it with other guys. They were dating, fooling around with other people already. But it's the fact that he was already married with kids, and she still
was
went
Al Bundy.
And a weird thing is that apparently that guy looks exactly like her brother, like dang near doppelganger.
Has strong resemblance to her brother.
Yeah,
Nigga still look goofy, but
so does her brother.
Yeah.
Look like her brother?
Yeah, like exactly like her brother.
So what are people doing? People are slamming her. People slamming him.
Both of them,
man.
Because they're both actors, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
they're both what?
Like they were when they were first like seen. They were acting in what were they acting in? They're in some play.
Oh, so this dude isn't just a normal guy. He's an actor.
He's an actor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he was
married. Yeah, they were both in like some acting thing. Is when they first were seen
So,
together.
and listen, Ivan told us that. He was actually playing the role of SpongeBob in the live action Broadway musical.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's how goofy that nigga looked.
Yeah. He was SpongeBob.
Oh, he wasn't in the SpongeBob costume?
He is, but you can still see his face. He's just painted yellow.
Yeah.
So that's funny to me because I guess it's fair to say she's of a much bigger stature than he is, right?
Yeah.
Like so I think that's funny. Anyone that's coming at him about what he's doing, when there's a crowd that's gonna be like, I mean, but it's Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
like,
I mean they're both in the wrong, but a lot of people are going after Ariana Grande too because she's more or less the one that's pushing
doing
it. Yeah,
it,
because she's doing it to everyone.
The habitual cheater.
Yeah, people are going back to her previous relationship and realizing that she's been doing it to everyone. She's been taking them out of their relationship.
It's true. It's Ariana Grande,
and then leaving them like 2 months later.
The funny thing about that is that y'all know about the thing with what's her name? The girl that played Akilah in the Bee. All of a sudden I can't think of her name. In Nope. She's in Nope. The sister. Start with a
Keke
K,
Palmer?
right? Keke Palmer. Gosh, I couldn't think of her name. Okay. So y'all know about the situation with Keke Palmer and Usher?
Yeah.
Okay, you know about that, right?
You know about it.
Well, Keke Palmer goes to this concert with her friends, and she just had a baby with this guy that I think she's in a relationship with. And she goes to the Usher thing, and it's televised. And she got her booty out, like, she, like, wearing, like, booty all out, and then dancing and flirting with Usher hard, right? So the boyfriend posts a tweet, like, and you're a mother. Like, look what you're doing, you're a mother. Something like that. Women went hard on him. I think they may have broken up because she was doubling down on what she did, you know, and then she was using that. Then every time she get a chance, she posting, like, I'm a mother, y'all. You know, all this, like, seemed like throwing it in the face. So it was just a big debate on who was in the wrong, you know. So, but a lot of people were saying, men and women, they like, I mean, but it's Usher, though. Usher, if, you know, it's Usher. So I'm like, that's funny now when the role gets reversed. Can we say the same thing? Can we say it's Ariana Grande? You're just with your normal wife, and you get a chance with Ariana Grande. Sound like Kevin. Yeah, your normal wife. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's very interesting. I got to read about that.
Double standard to that.
Yeah.
Because everyone, they're not just pointing the blame on Ariana Grande. They're also going to him.
And him.
Too. Yeah.
The normal guy. The SpongeBob nigga. The goofy yellow nigga.
But it's Ariana Grande.
But it's Ariana Grande. Going with a goofy yellow nigga. What would you do?
I mean, I'm not saying what I would do, but I'm just saying.
Right.
It's Ariana Grande.
It's Ariana Grande. You come up out that SpongeBob costume for Ariana Grande.
It's funny that you say that. I feel like she would probably be like, you better get that money then.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna do everything I can.
Do my duty.
So this song makes a lot more sense now.
That's break up with your
Break
girlfriend.
up with your girlfriend.
Because I'm bored.
Dang, that's a long title. Look how you can't. The name don't even complete.
And that's like one of her most popular songs too.
Break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored.
Because I'm bored.
Yep. I'm gonna be jamming too.
I bet she got a good way of talking. I mean, for people to love her so much, I don't know much about her. I did see her sing on Jimmy Kimmel, and she was phenomenal. They were doing like a game. Yeah, and I was like, she cold. But just that title alone right there and what she's doing.
That's the main thing. Everyone's pointing to that song specifically. Because, again, it's one of her most popular ones. And, like, okay, this was... You know that you're doing this. You know, and you're still just doing it.
I bet she got a way of talking, bros.
All right. Then there's the Taylor Swift and Beyonce tickets. Those prices. Have y'all seen how expensive they've been?
I was about to say, they got a tour together? Or
No, separate.
Everybody. Drake's included. Drake's prices.
Because I know, like, Beyonce, her cheapest tickets are like $200. But it's a listening only ticket. You're behind the stage and you can't see it at all. You can only hear it. And it's $200.
Well, what kind of bullshit? You better put me a TV in this motherfucker.
Those are the cheapest. Watch it. Yeah, like, at that point, like, who's buying that? Like, just... listen to it on your phone at that point, you know? What's the point?
It's the people that buy those tickets and they go walk around and just take pictures. I'm like, at the Beyonce concert.
But $200 for that? I'd rather just wait outside.
You would rather wait outside, but we know what people do for clout these days.
Yeah. That's true. And then these are diehard fans too. Beyonce has a strong following.
Yeah.
And Taylor Swift does too. You know, it's funny. I just saw...
Taylor Swift is white Beyonce.
Yeah, I just saw...
With no thickness.
Well, what?
With no thickness.
None. I do like Taylor Swift. I don't know much about her either, but I seen, like, with that whole her and Kanye thing, how he was being stupid, and she was forgiving.
She's very generous. So, like, right now, she gave a bonus to all the truck drivers that was something, like, with her tour and stuff like that. Gave them all $10,000 each.
What? So, I also just saw a report just last night that I don't know, some public figure reported that her concert is boosting the economy. I was like, wow, but it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. You know, LeBron was still does boost the economy, at least in Cleveland. Or okay, let me take that back. So at a time, his years in Cleveland, he was boosting the economy. It was so many jobs he was providing. Yeah. So that's what Taylor Swift is doing.
Providing those and teachers the bonus
school. Yeah, you know they're the last of the last all the time. Our teachers are the last of the last.
Yeah, just the fact
That's
how
crazy.
what was the percent that only like so many of them pass like the math test?
Oh, you're talking about
life
in school.
Yeah,
In school.
Yeah,
Life
life
school? No,
It was
what's
like
it called?
the third
Or-
grade.
I just know it's LeBron's school.
Yeah, the third grade. They were reporting that like LeBron was teaching them. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, what you want him to do? Like,
Somebody had broken it down too. Like he said the same thing. Like you think he's out there teaching these kids. Like this is a school that was made for students who were not so good in math. Like,
Yeah.
they're giving them the opportunity
To go to
So
school.
This is the
in first
reason
place.
why
Yeah.
these test scores are so low. Like these are
that
children
too.
that are still learning, that are
Mhm.
trying to get to advance and be better.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So
But when you at the top, bro, they always gonna come for you.
Yeah.
yeah, that man has a target on his back regardless, no matter what.
You know who I saw a video of the other day? And I hate to try to make this a correlation or to segue through it, but I saw a video of Delonte West yesterday. Bro
Still-
is back on them
Back.
streets and looking worse by the day, bro.
Mm.
Mark Cuban did everything he could. And from what I know, he ran away, right? He ran away from the facility.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, but you know, there's nothing you can't
Can't force
especially in
them.
Texas. Yeah, in Texas,
Yeah.
you can't force anybody to
Yeah.
get
To
their
go
help.
to
So.
rehab and stuff. Yeah, what were you saying about Taylor Swift?
Yeah, just about her, boosting the economy. Oh, and
Yeah.
she's very forgiving. And you said after that she's very generous. So it just
Yeah.
speaks. That's another testament to her character. I like
Mhm.
Taylor Swift.
And then last thing I have for celebrities is Post Malone
Mm.
buying that
Posty.
Magic card.
2 point what?
2.6.
2.6.
$2.6 million. And the guy said that he already knew he was going to sell it to Post Malone. Which, to me, it makes sense. Because, like, why would you just give it to a random person with a chance of it might being a scam or anything like that?
Not with that much money. Ain't no chance.
When you know Post Malone and he's going to pull through. And
Right,
he's going to
right.
give it to you no matter what. And then, plus, you get to meet him, too.
Fast. When you got attorneys involved like that, ain't no scam for that much money.
So
that
he
money
paid,
gotta
he
be
paid the
in.
full 2.6.
Yeah.
for it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
from what I saw.
Yep.
And they and met the guy, like gave him a hug.
Yeah, they met in
everything.
person for it.
Yeah,
I'm
sure
like-
enough, it was a white dude. I said, God,
Like,
hey.
give me 500,000 and a few shares of your Raising Cane's.
I was about to say, I need something
With
else
those cups.
too,
Yeah,
Posty.
give me those cup sales.
Give me something else.
Doesn't he-
And I'm sure he probably did.
Doesn't he own a Raising Cane's here in
Yeah.
Dallas?
Oh, in Dallas?
I don't think it's in
Yeah.
Dallas. The ones that
Is
he...
it? I swear
Well, he
it was.
modeled one in Utah.
Hmm.
I think that may be the one that he owns.
Okay.
Hey, you listened to his album?
I have not.
I haven't either. I keep forgetting to.
So I listened to it. I don't think I made it all the way to the end because I don't know if I made it all the way to the end of Travis Scott's album.
Mm-hmm.
This album is definitely different from all. Like, ain't no hip hop.
I was hearing that it's pretty sad. Is that true? It's a more of a sadder album.
Maybe. So there was one song that I listened to. They still sound pretty optimistic though. I didn't
Okay.
hear anything that bro, there's a song. Listen, y'all want to hear a sad song? There's a song that I listened to after we went to watch Ninja Turtles. I went to Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
It's a song
Same.
that Travis Scott sampled. It's called Drug Song, bro, by a dude named Dave Bixby. Anyway, it sounds good. It's just it's a different like melodic country-ish type song. Anyway, that is one of the first sad songs I've ever heard. Like where it's sad from beginning, don't get no better. I was like, golly. So Post Malone's songs ain't nothing like that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say they sad. I mean, they may the tone or the mood may be a little bit lower than all the others. But
Yeah.
there's no hip hop in this album. Just letting y'all know that now. Ain't no wow or
So is
all
it,
for
is it
me.
just like just pop at this point?
Not even pop. There is some pop, a little,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more like alternative.
Like
Interesting,
his
interesting.
Oh
guitar.
Very absolutely. His guitar,
Mhm.
alternative, 106.1.
I guess it makes sense because he called it Austin, right?
You got Austin.
Yeah, it's Austin. Yeah. So, maybe that's just the theme. He just wanted to do like gets more Texas inspired.
You know what he reminded me of is y'all remember Pink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember when Pink first came out and she was or she was like Eve, like you know, and she had the short blonde hair and all music was like hip hop, R&B,
Yeah.
R&B. And then 2 albums after that, she came out to do what she really wanted to do. And
The depressing music.
yeah, depressing, hardcore, rock, alternative. Yeah, that's
But
almost.
to me,
remind of
those
Post
are her
Malone.
better songs too.
No, but that's
Yeah.
what she ended up saying. That's what she
Yeah.
really wanted to do from the.
You could tell because it just to me it sounds more
like her.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even how fast she changed. And I was like, oh, I thought Pink was just doing something new. But then when she kept with it, I said, oh, this is her. She said she did that to get into the industry. So
Yeah.
this is what Post Malone sounds like. It sounds like this is what he always wanted to do. And he was kind of, mixing it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe he really is on them drugs. And it's
Maybe it could be a one-time thing, kind of like how what was it, DJ Khaled? He has like that gospel album,
he got a gospel album?
pretty much. Yeah.
That what is it?
Like
God
did?
Yeah, God
Bro,
did.
that is
Yeah.
not a gospel album.
That's what you talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Have you listened to it?
I listened to like 3 songs, and maybe I just chose the wrong 3 songs.
Yeah, okay. Maybe because I don't know if I heard
Because
that.
after the third one, I was like, "Yeah, this ain't for me." I just stopped.
I do think that they are God inspired, yeah. But they,
Okay.
well, I ain't heard no gospel songs on that album. not on that one. Not with that.
I guess I just did. I got unlucky. I'll try the other songs then.
Not with that. Rated M for mature. What is it? E for explicit.
Yeah.
It's E for explicit on his album. That's interesting though. Now I want to hear it. I want to hear what songs those were.
I have to remember because it was a while back. It had to be when did he drop it last year.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
last year.
so I have to look at it to remember which ones it was I listened to. But yeah, that's it for celebrities. You want to move on to Ninja Turtles now?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right. So, anything you want to say before I say this professional review?
Nah, let's hear it.
Okay.
Spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yes,
we
yes.
spoiled this.
Spoilers. Okay, so I wrote it all down. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for every single movie. I meant to do this for The Flash. I meant to do it for Spider-Man. I meant to do it for whatever else movie, Ant-Man, that we're going to go see. But I have to remember to do this for all of them. Anyways, so the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are characters that have been rebooted damn near as much as Batman. From movies, comics, shows, games, they all have a stylized look and loosely follow the same story and origin. 4 turtles and a rat come in contact with ooze and transform into mutants. They hide in the shadows due to them being different, but are heroes through and through. Now, I never doubted an iteration of the Turtles, not even Michael Bay's live-action Turtles when he first showed it. But when I saw Seth Rogen was the lead of this project, I had my doubts. I do not connect to his comedy and feel indifferent about his movies and most of his roles. But he definitely proved that you can't judge a book by its cover. He showed his creativity, imagination, and experience in the field through this movie. You can tell when something is made from a true fan compared to someone doing it for the money, and Seth Rogen made this movie a pure love for the Ninja Turtles. Now, as for the writing, I fully believed it was going to be full of that Seth Rogen comedy, but we got a unique story that flows well and captures the emotions of every scene with jokes that feel natural instead of being forced. For example, the way the Turtles interact with each other, each character's story, and the way the plot develops makes sense, as nothing felt like it was just thrown in to be there. The fighting was really flashy, yet not over the top, and you can see the weapons actually do something. For example, Splinter literally stabs someone in the face with Raphael's weapon. The jokes that the Turtles would constantly say, like "now I'm getting mollywopped" or "the Mega Milker 2000," actually had me laughing, and it never felt forced in any sort of way. And now the characters and the actors that play them, for the most part, were all portrayed excellently. Each character felt like the ones you could remember, but brought unique flair to them. Splinter being an overprotective dad, April being a loner teen, Baxter not being the actual Fly, and the Turtles being actually young teenagers. And let's not gloss over the fact of how diverse this movie is. A wide range of race and age was casted, which added to the natural feeling of the movie. Let me see. Anything you want to add so far?
Nah, that was very well said.
Okay. Because I still got some more.
Oh, yeah. No,
So-
keep going.
All right, first thing, the Turtles themselves. Their interactions is so real due to them recording their lines together in one room, which made it seem like they were actually talking to each other. It really captures that feeling of just being with the boys. Each personality came through and wasn't over-exaggerated. For example, Donatello wasn't some super genius that knew how to hack everything. He was just a nerdy-ass kid. Their personalities lifted each other during their scenes, giving the feeling of actual love, like any other close friend group. Splinter being voiced by Jackie Chan was the perfect casting. Embraces the idea that Splinter may be old, but he knows how to kick ass still. He sells that overprotective dad personality based off of trauma extremely well. Yet him coming in terms of letting go to put it on par with Nemo for that sort of development. Finding Nemo, by the way. He was able to portray that love for his kids instead of being an old man with no personality, just being grumpy sitting in a chair. And now I always believed in order to have a good hero, you need to be able to relate to them and to their cause. But you have yourself an exceptional villain if you can relate to them and their cause, which brings us to Superfly. And let me just say how perfect it was to introduce him with Wake Up in the Sky playing. It even had me listening to it as I was writing this. His motives are the exact same as the Turtle and Splinter, just want to fit in and protect his family, but he went down a darker path instead. Even at first, he didn't hate the Turtles. He was just like an uncle to them, taking them out and whatnot. So it was easy to connect with his motives and understand why he does what he does. And then Ice Cube himself playing him. I've never seen Ice Cube as intimidating. Just like how Beamy can't see Jamie Foxx being a bad guy, I feel the same for Ice Cube, because he has that face that he's trying too hard to be something. But his voice acting for Superfly was even better than Jackie Chan to me. He completely captured that feeling of, I'll fuck you up because I ain't no little bitch, but I got a family to look after. He for sure fits for the top animated villains of all time for me. And now, a little bit of negatives I do have. They're just minor complaints. It would have been nicer to see Rocksteady and Bebop more fleshed out instead of being henchmen all over again, just for Superfly now instead of Shredder. Leatherhead felt dorky as hell, and I personally would have liked to have seen one of the mutants die or sacrifice themselves to really raise the stakes for the Turtles. And then the animation itself. I still believe Spider-Man started the revolution with animation again. Spider-Man put some boots, Mitchell versus the Machines, and now this has a very stylized look, that comic book looking. And it still looks phenomenal. One random scene that I thought really captured this art style was when they were looking at the movie screen, and when they were outside and stuff, right before going down the sewer. The turtles, the night haze, the light from the movie, it all made it look amazing. Or every time when they show smokes or when they hit someone, even the light rays from the building had that comic to life vibe. It's something I hope they keep and improve on in the next movie, especially with that Shredder teaser at the end and the hidden teaser that the scientist might be Krang. So all in all, I really enjoyed this movie and believe it's a must-see for all ages. It has good jokes that I'm still laughing about, incredible performances from everyone involved, and it's just a highly enjoyable movie. This movie suppressed all the doubts I had and has me wanting more while I wait for the sequel. And I give it a 9.8 out of 10.
There you go, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Bro, I think that you should probably do that for all. I know that you should do that for all the movies.
I've been wanting to. I just keep forgetting.
You should do that for all the movies. I also think that eventually we should start breaking these up to like our podcasts, and to break it up to the sections that which eventually we'll get there. We got to be more organized, just with our points, so it's easy for you to put timestamps and break it up versus having to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, for you to be able to break it up and it just be like the segments as well as the full thing, because that can definitely be a segment too. Just stemming off of what's already successful, the Breakfast Club, how podcast. I mean, Charlamagne does his Donkey of the Day. That's his whole monologue, and that's what that could be on movies. That's good. That was. I agree with almost everything. I agree with almost everything you said.
Cool. What do you disagree with?
What did I disagree with? The mutants dying. I felt like if the way that it went, if any of the mutants would have died, it would have been that only because of how it went. Not, if they shifted it differently, they could have definitely had them dying. But the way that it went at that point for a mutant to have died, it would have just been one of those boring deaths where we got to sit through them mourning some random.
Been a bit cliche.
Yeah, it would have been like when to me when Aunt May died in the last Spider-Man movie. I was like, bro, get on with it, okay? I don't care. We got to see him do the tears and hold her. I felt like it would have been there, and it wouldn't have mattered. He just would have, similar to Ant-Man when that the one with the laser
the
coming
light?
out his face. Yeah. When he died, it was like, ooh, you know, I felt like it would have happened that way. In this one, if they would have just thrown it in there just to make us feel sad.
Because the reason why I said I prefer someone to die is just because since they're all still like kids, more or less, just so that it's not something where it's like, oh, you know, just something goofy that you could just do. Like, no, it's a very real thing. Like, I genuinely thought the lizard guy was gonna die.
Which one was the lizard? Is that
The one that was hanging out with Michelangelo all the time?
The one that was what?
Hey,
Oh,
Gecko?
yeah.
I thought he was gonna die.
So I'll say too what I think that they. So, well, no, you go ahead. What are your points on it?
What are my points on it?
Yeah, just on Ninja Turtles. How'd you feel about
Mine's
it?
biased because I love the Ninja Turtles.
Right.
But
they
no,
could have
I love
done
it.
well. I mean, we watched Ninja Turtles, the second one, and you didn't like that
Oh,
at
no,
all.
live action
that
one?
was terrible. I just
So I don't know if it's really biased. I think you stay on this
I
opinion.
did. I like this one. I told you guys I love the art style. I'm becoming a fan of it. I love it. So I'm hoping to see more of that with other franchises as well.
Yeah.
And it's unique. It doesn't. It's very like what you said. I heard a lot of people were actually complaining initially before the movie came out that they're biting off of Spider-Man. But you got 3 movies that use that animation, that a similar animation style,
But have their own flair.
they're all unique. The Intergalactic,
Intergalactic.
then Spider-Man, and now Ninja Turtles.
Because even the first Spider-Man is different. from
Then the
little
second
different.
one.
Yeah.
It is.
So it works out. I loved it. I loved the way, like you said, they were teens. They were actually goofy. They weren't really worried about too much. Just
Big nigga cheese.
Yeah, they're just trying to have fun.
hey, I'm
you
from
know?
the Bronx in my Timbs.
even the part when she was like, that's I don't like you're. Anyway, I go on there. But even when she was like, yeah, that's lame. That's not the cool thing about it. And they gotta look like bacon nigga cheese. Like, bro, they kids for real.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
kids for real.
They just want to have fun.
And that was cool. They wanted to. Other movies tried to explore that plot, like trying to fit in, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, you just take it with what it is, right?
Usually it boils down to like, just be
Because
yourself.
they did that in the second one, the second Michael Bay. You remember that? And they showed Michelangelo like feeling sad. It's like, I can't really I can't really feel that with you because you're 7 fucking feet tall.
Yeah, you're
and a
right.
muscular turtle.
Monstrous.
Like, I can't do that. But with this one, I was like, okay, they're teens. They're really trying to fit in the world. They don't understand.
Yeah, because all the other Ninja Turtle iterations, like the Michael Bay one, or even other animated ones like the TMNT or like the old cartoons, they feel more like just young adults, not necessarily teenagers.
Yeah.
You know, like they feel like more. They're like
They look
20.
like it.
Yeah, like they're gonna be 20 instead.
Yeah, about 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, I still love the first Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. I love their interactions. That was the first time I've watched Ninja Turtles and felt like they were all brothers versus like strong acquaintances and ninjas that fight together. You know what I mean? That are just forced together. That first Michael Bay, a lot of the stuff they did and the way they talked felt like little brothers, bro. Like having fun. It's upped it up in the second one. But so how else did you feel about it? What else? What was some strong points?
I love it, man. Strong points. Definitely the voice acting. What's up?
I was gonna say any
Yes.
negative as well.
But the voices was like music.
Yeah.
All their different voices to me was like a
That's what I'm
complete
saying, like-
song.
I think it was so genius that all the Turtles voice line recordings, they did it all together in one room.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that just what made
smart.
it just seem so real, because it's like you're actually talking to each other and stuff. You're just not reading a script and trying to make it seem live. You're actually doing it, and there just so happens to be a microphone there.
You're building that chemistry.
Exactly,
And you can see
Yes.
from the very beginning the diversity of the cast.
Yep, that was.
Like even
From
when
that
they
section.
show the black man, was he a driver or something? The truck driver, and I think that's when they jacked that stuff from his truck. When they took the machine that they needed,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Even him being black, I was just like, bro, just that. It sounds crazy, but just that. I'm like, just even like Black Mirror, they got a lot of parts where there's just diversity in the cast. Even if it was the janitor or if it was the man that owned the building,
Just
the
diverse
fact,
background characters
exactly.
too, and-
the fact
yeah.
that they didn't just throw another white person in there, it means something.
And even in those scenes where they had those large crowds in New York, you
Yes,
could tell, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, bro. It looked like New York.
Like when they were helping them climb the whale and stuff, and they were showing all the people there. Yeah.
Even that part was like, it was so cliche how the crowd pitched in to start helping them.
Mhm.
But even then, bro, you know those chills that you get when it's like, here we go. This is cool, bro. This is cool. Especially when they all came up out that water. I think I saw you make a reaction too, and I knew that you felt the same way I did. Like
when they when they went to New York, off the shore,
and it came out, and then the end was Leonardo with them two swords. I was like,
Raph got that gun. He was like, let's go. I was like,
this one clean. This one clean.
And I don't care for Ice Cube as an actor, but damn, I loved him in this.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he really
sometimes he didn't sound like Ice Cube, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't sound like Ice Cube.
Like he did his thing on this one. I agree with you. Top villain there.
Yeah, because I've never seen Ice Cube in too many. Like I said, just how you never see Jamie Foxx like in Baby Driver, and you think he looks corny as hell. Every time I see Ice Cube movies and scenes like that, I'm like, man, he just looks so whack. You know, like I just never see him.
And it's crazy because he started as a gangster rapper.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's just something about him. Just like looking at him, like
so the thing about Ice Cube too, especially if you're talking about more of his like newer movies, which is still like 2015, 2006.
Yeah,
those movies. He's been in a lot of corny movies like over the last 2 decades, and he still got that look. And he's like the way he's a teacher, and he get into it with the other teacher. I forget what that's called. They're supposed to have a fight.
That sounds
him and the white teacher. It's called Fight or something. I don't know. Anyway, or like the kid movies that he started getting in. Like he's different, but Ice Cube's always been a good actor. So like. Boys and Hoods, most popular. Higher Learning. There's a few other movies like even Friday. Yeah, he's always been natural. I can't say that he's always been natural, but later on, especially like if I was basing things off of that, I wouldn't ever see him as
and that's what I was talking. And that's what I was talking about. Like those family friendly movies. I didn't care for him. Are we there yet?
That's one thing I can't think of that. Yeah. 21 Jump Street, like that stuff he's playing all the cameos too, and
it was dumb, but
I get it.
Here, fucking A1.
He got back to it, bro. His voice would get high pitched, like it sounded like. I thought about this the other day. I was like, how did they approach him with this role? I feel like they told him, listen, this is what we want you to be. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, we need you to do things that you ain't never did before, because he was vulnerable a lot in that movie. Even the parts. He said things that surprised me because they didn't let him be the cliche bad guy when he got pissed off. Like when they all went up against him and they're like, we don't want to do it. He still sounded hurt.
Like he was the one getting attacked. Like, damn, really y'all gonna turn back on me?
Yeah, but wasn't finna stop doing what he had to do. But was still pissed. But was that was I agree.
And his hair too,
bro. That surprised me, bro. Even the horse part, I was thinking like,
bro, I don't need that horse.
He's just into it. Yeah, a little horse. Well, he was just into it, bro.
I don't need that horse. Bro, that was a good movie. I like it. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah. I'm with it. I will give Ninja Turtles. Okay, so I'll say 10 out of 10, and that's only because. It's Ninja Turtles, and I just really love what they're doing, and I'm happy for it. I think 9 out of 8 was fair.
It's 9.8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm sorry, 9.8. It's gonna be 9.8 to 10 for me, but I'll just give it a 10. F it. One thing I do like is the fact that they kept it at the 90-minute mark.
Yes, they didn't make it overly long. Like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is gonna be 3 hours long.
That's crazy. We'll talk about that next week.
What?
But yes, it was only 90 minutes, but I promise you, it felt longer. Yeah, because I was enjoying it.
Exactly. Yes, it was a good movie. Actually, we're like entranced by it.
So I put here. I said I like the 90-minute runtime because I feel it gives them more room to experiment with what they're going to do next. It was like everything from the cutting room floor left off. This is what we're gonna give you. How do y'all like it? How do y'all like it? Give y'all y'all been fed Ninja Turtles for quite a while. How do y'all like what we're doing? With that response, you know now, big spoiler I'm about to say. Big spoiler. You know Shredder's coming now, right? So it's like I talked about this in an older podcast when I said I feel like this one is going to end up being one of the darkest Ninja Turtles, right? I feel like they're starting in a place that's very vulnerable and seeing where they can shift to it, like what Spider-Man is doing, right? I think it may get darker than what Spider-Man's going to end up being, because I think when Splinter had all those weapons, that was the shadow of the Ronin.
They were kind of just teasing it.
Yes. I told y'all I think that the Ronin is coming in this one, right? Eventually. And I think they're going to gradually lift the rating. Like, okay, this is PG or PG-13. It's probably always going to be PG-13, but it's going to go somewhere. Hence, people actually getting killed. The daggers sticking in them and stuff. Now, like you said, you know Shredder's going to be killing people. It's just going to grow. But it's spoon-feeding you, I think. It's the perfect way to do it. And a lot of the humility, there was a lot of humility in that movie. For instance, how they were treating Jackie Chan, right? It was so, it wasn't just for kids. They were really harsh, just like a teenager is. How we were all teenagers rebelling against our parents at some point in time, or we were very less considerate of their feelings and what they've done for us because we were so concerned about what we wanted to do to grow and where we wanted to be. And from the moment Leo was like, yeah, let's do it, like was in on the plan to ditch their father because they want to, that's what they've been. That's real, bro. We've been fed turtles that are okay with being away from humans because that's what they have to do, and they're ninjas and they made a pledge.
Yeah.
But then let's be real, especially when they're teenagers. That's bro, they're going to want
they don't give a crap about the pledge.
Well, they care about it, but what do they want?
They want
more?
experience.
Like, they want to be normal.
Yeah.
And the humility that Jackie Chan was going through, which you touched on it so well. You were saying it probably related through past trauma, but he did it. It was so convincing. They allowed that. I felt they really went dark. They really made Splinter feel lonely. It wasn't just one time where it's like, boys, where you been? Look what I did. Like the more goofy stuff. Yeah. It was like a lot of times they did stuff you like, dang, that's harsh. But you know how teenagers are. It was they fought with that so much. And even how Jackie Chan got back into their graces, it felt real. And he did face that humility. And then he saw himself in Superfly. It was like, you know what? It was a good way to send it off instead of it being fake, like at the end of the movie. Like, boys, I thought about it. I want y'all to go venture out. No, we got a reason why Jackie Chan is now at peace with them leaving. And it also seems like those villains, which another reason why, the mutants, another reason why I don't think anyone died, they're all going to be in the sewers in the second one, I believe. They're going to be like more so inhabiting their whole tunnels and stuff. Yeah. And the turtles are gonna be above ground most of the time now that they're in high school and everything. And I think some are gonna be bad, some are gonna be good.
Yeah, I still think Rocksteady and Bebop are gonna be bad.
Yes.
But I think they're gonna be just regular like criminals, like steal from gas stations, like not killing people, but just like more like theft and whatnot,
You talking about them not being fleshed out made sense because I feel like they're going to do with Rocksteady and Bebop a portion of what they're doing with Spot and Spider-Man. I think this is their roles of them still being adolescent, them being young and learning just like Ninja Turtles are. But when they find out why they're bad, I think there's going to be a story behind that. And we're probably going to be able to connect more to them because of whatever their story is to get along with Splinter.
It's going to be that Shredder's going to poison that mind.
Corrupt them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like, who is that? We don't know nothing about this nigga right now. He's just a nigga on an island, look like away from New York, Staten Island in the lightning.
And I think that's why they didn't use them two in this movie too much. Yeah. We've already had them a lot in the series.
And you've never seen them be good. Like, that's big, bro. Never seen them be good.
So I think they're just saving it for the sequel. They did green light a sequel, and I think they also said a series.
Yeah, it's a 2-season series. So 2-season series.
Maybe
Bro,
the movies
right.
will lead into the series.
And that may be
They,
what
they,
Ronan.
they
I'm
already
telling
said
y'all,
that
Ronan's coming.
that's what it's gonna do because apparently there's gonna be a time skip between this one and the second one, or the second one and the third one. Something there's gonna be a time skip between one of the movies, and that's where that show's coming in. It's gonna fill in that.
Probably
time
the second
skip.
and third, because they got to give us Shredder. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got to introduce him.
So it'll be maybe the Ronin would be the series if it goes that way.
Maybe at the end. I feel like maybe, or there may be.
The Ronin could be the
Season
series,
2?
and the third one could be a way
Yeah.
of kind of like how this recent movie, how Michelangelo had to go back in time to save
Right.
him. Something
Right.
like kind of like that.
That makes I believe that. I'm telling y'all, bro. I know that's all gonna come to fruition. I think that's everything. Another thing I wanted to say, they used humans in this movie the right way.
Not like Godzilla.
Exactly. They weren't, or Transformers. The humans weren't in the way. They were a major part, but they were never in the way. They used them right and
Like
embedded them in
April,
the
for
story.
example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I liked how April wasn't always positive. A lot of
Yeah.
times April was really out for herself
Yeah.
and just really wasn't concerned about their feelings.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it gave her that unique spin of she's a loner teenager.
Yes.
You know? So,
Yes.
And that's one thing that you gotta really understand because there's a lot of people hating April, obvious reasons. People are just racist.
Oh, yeah. You
But-
said that before the movie came out, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And but also, yes, she is short. She's not skinny.
Mm-hmm.
She is a teenager. Stop trying to sexualize this teenager.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
leave
but
it
I
as
like-
is.
Yeah, no, you're right. She's not the supermodel, and I liked how
Yeah.
Leo was in love with her.
Yeah.
It just made her really feel like a girl. Like he's looking at a girl that you just gonna have a crush on. Don't have to be Megan Fox. Yes, that's really. I thought about that.
And
Yes,
also another thing that's out there.
yeah. throwing up.
No, Splinter is not gay.
Huh?
So
Oh, we think that Roach is a guy?
in the comic, Scumbag is a boy. That Roach is a boy.
Yeah.
So there was a marketing error when they released the posters. They put Scumbag's poster out there, and they were like Rocksteady as himself, Bebop as himself, Scumbag as himself.
Okay.
And so that was a marketing error.
Yeah, because I was about to say, because even Leatherhead's a girl in this one.
Leatherhead's a girl.
It's
in
mainly
this
a guy. It's
one. And Scumbag is a girl in this one.
yeah.
They say it throughout the movie. He's not gay.
Yeah.
Oh, Splinter.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were saying Splinter was gay
I
because
always hear Splinter and think of Shredder. God dang. Always. Okay, I get it. Because I'm so confused. I'm like, who is that? Shredder's accomplice? But okay, the one that Splinter was kissing.
Yeah.
Oh, so they messed up and said the scumbag was a guy?
yeah,
And they
they
trying to
released a
make Splinter
poster. Yeah, so disregard all that. Just go watch. It's a good movie. It was fun, and like you said, this movie was made by somebody who had a love for the turtles.
Did y'all catch the Krang reference?
No.
No?
I heard you
So-
say that.
Yeah, so the scientist lady that started milking them and stuff, her name is Cynthia Ultram. And Ultram is the race that Krang is. The brains, more or less. So there's that theory that she's actually Krang, just in an android.
It makes sense
makes
because
sense.
she's
Yeah.
an android.
Yeah, because like how Krang is normally in that robot suit, but it's like a balding man.
It makes
so people were
sense.
saying maybe this is Krang, but in a woman android right now instead.
Because she didn't. I thought the black scientist was he black or like Puerto Rican?
The first one,
Yeah.
The beginning, he's black.
That's Baxter Stockman. He's black.
Oh, that's Baxter.
yeah.
Yeah.
From at the beginning of the movie with the fly.
Yeah,
that's
Baxter.
Baxter. That's what I even put that.
But
on
instead,
there, where
he's
it's
not a
it's
fly.
twist. Yeah, he doesn't turn into the fly. It's more or less his creation is the fly.
Okay, that's Baxter.
So
Yeah, that could be Crane because she still has Baxter.
Yeah, cause
I mean, not Baxter. She still got
the Fly.
Superfly.
So
Like she's
that's
collecting
what the
them.
story is, that the Ultrams are all about making mutants, and apparently in one of the comics too, that Krang was the one that made the ooze that made the turtles and stuff like that, because he was trying to make mutants, and that's what this lady's doing. She's trying to make a mutant soldier sort of thing. So that's why people think it's Krang.
And I wonder if they're gonna have more turtles. Somehow another turtle somewhere.
That female
Anything.
turtle, you remember that from those
I think,
cartoons?
I think her name is Venus.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Because that ooze, they showed that ooze leaking through that entire sewer.
Yeah.
And it was just 4 of them, you know what I'm saying? It was 4 turtles. I mean, maybe, but The possibilities now are endless. It was through that whole sewer.
I know Seth Rogen's mind is all over the place.
Bro, I
appreciate
appreciate Seth Rogen for this one, bro.
He pulled
Not
out
gonna lie.
some bad guys from the comics. That was dope.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
okay.
Did him right, bro.
Wing
And
that.
speaking of like that music, Donatello's voice, every time you hear him talk, it reminds you of how young they are. Every single time.
Yeah.
he
The
opens
voice
his mouth.
crack and all that.
Yeah, bro. So the movie was phenomenal, amazing. We've been hit with 2 great super. I'm thinking 3 for some reason in my head.
Are you thinking of the Flash?
Nah, I'm thinking about
Don't
maybe
think of the Flash.
Intergalactic because I'm thinking about the
Okay.
Art style?
The art style.
The art style. But I feel like there's something else we watched besides Spider-Man where we were like, bro, it was great.
Because
Maybe
we
not.
also saw Ant-Man, Spider-Man,
Oh Lord.
The Flash, this movie, and then we're seeing Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Which I heard is not doing too well.
Oh, it's already.
Well, I know the
on
Turtles
pre-screening.
on Rotten Tomatoes has a 95%.
And it started with a 98, right? 97?
I think so.
Yeah, like 97, 95.
But it's still really good though. No,
Yeah.
anywhere in the 90s.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Bro, we've been, and maybe because I saw Spider-Man twice. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Like,
Could be.
but Spider-Man and this movie, bro, we got hit with 2 amazing movies of superheroes we were big fans of this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? When I think about the Flash, I think about Batman too. That old school Michael Keaton Batman.
yeah.
I freaking loved
Yeah.
that. That was a treat for me.
So, if you're a fan of old school Batman, watch his clips on YouTube.
There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wait
Don't
till it
watch
come
The
out on
Flash.
Netflix. So cool. So the next up is going to be Blue Beetle.
Yep.
You ready for your review, player?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a
Like I said, I
tough
want to
one.
do everything we do like that.
And I'm interested in hearing what Carlos is gonna say about it, considering he felt they showed the whole movie in the last trailer. So like,
Yeah,
what did you see that was new?
When you said that, because I know you said it a while back, like when they first dropped the trailer. I have yet to watch that trailer for
I
that
watched
sole
it.
reason.
I was like, I get it, but
I was like,
I
I'm not
think
gonna
that's
watch
a
it.
style. What y'all have to do is go back and watch. I'm gonna send it to y'all. It's the trailer for Aquaman when that came out, like 2018, 17, I think. When the
Something like that.
trailer came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped the trailer. It was 5-something minutes long. It was the entire fight sequence between Aquaman, Black Manta, and Amber Heard
Mm-hmm.
in the desert. It made me want to go see the movie. I was like, if they're this confident in their movie that they can show you one of their biggest action scenes and give it to you right now for the movie come out, I'm in.
Did it
Nigga,
work
I
for
went
Aquaman?
there and went to sleep. Huh?
Did it work for Aquaman?
What?
That showing you this big
That
fight scene.
marketing stunt. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked for me. Yeah, because I went to go see it.
They got you
I
in
had
there.
to go see it. Yeah.
What'd you think?
That's true.
And what'd you
went to
think of the
sleep,
movie?
Yeah, whether it's
wasn't
good or
that
bad, as long as you spent money, that's all that matters.
Facts. Now,
Yeah.
what I will say that even I watched that sequel. I watched that trailer maybe 3 times. Then when it happened in the movie, I was still into it like I was before. That it just hyped me. I'm like, I like to see that confidence.
See,
But what if they were to do that again, but with Aquaman 2? Would you go see Aquaman 2?
Well, I'm gonna go see it. I know I'm gonna go see it. Just like Blue Beetle. I don't think it's gonna be any good.
I think
but I'ma
Blue
go see
Beetle
it.
is just gonna make its money worth just due to the Hispanic
Aquaman
people.
2 better
That's
do
it.
that. Cause them niggas ain't looking good right now. I heard nothing good about Aquaman 2.
I haven't heard
Nothing.
anything about it just since Amber Heard. I've heard all of that.
Well, unless they get Zack Snyder to come in and save their life again.
Well, just to drop a little facts here.
Mm-hmm.
$70 million budget for Mutant Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
It's at $51 million worldwide so far.
Hey,
Okay. 51, it dropped. So we're still at the weekend.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
still the opening
it
weekend.
dropped.
it'll make
It
its
dropped-
money back.
It dropped Wednesday, right?
Thursday.
No, it dropped Wednesday.
Wednesday.
'cause-
Did it?
They had
Yeah,
some
'cause I
private
could've gone-
screenings last weekend,
Right.
and then I think Wednesday was the official first day.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping big stuff. I think Spider-Man should have done better than it did, even, and
That
they
too.
did great.
That too.
But I think it should have done better.
Barbie is apparently the #1 movie for this
Which
year.
is so-
It
which-
just because of that marketing. That marketing did everything for that movie.
I still think about the Flash, right? As much as a lot of people didn't like the movie, it did really bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, but it did bad to almost like it don't make sense. Even a bad movie, even Batman vs Superman did better than that. And I'm like, what is it with the superhero movies? Spider-Man should have done a lot better. I think Ninja Turtles should be at 70
I
million
think it's just
by
that.
now.
I think it's because Marvel. I think Marvel really killed the superhero vibe.
I think it's just
and,
been like
it's just
squeezed out.
too many superhero movies and stuff. And then Marvel's been dropping the ball for all of their movies for the most part. So that's why it's like, nah, I don't really want to go see a superhero movie. I'd rather go see Barbie or Fast and the Furious. Apparently, and
That makes sense.
Just to let you know, I did watch that.
oh, you did? Oh
Fast
yeah, you did.
Fast and
Tell me.
Furious.
Yeah.
Fast X.
No. It's past X, right?
The most recent one, I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know about the end credit scene? Did you tell him?
I don't think I told him.
Well,
No.
Superman came.
Damn near.
And the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Damn near.
So
Black
yeah.
Adam.
let me give you just a quick rundown of
Right
how this
there.
movie is.
Yeah, it's technically his Black Adam.
Well, The Rock showed up again.
So here, look. So, let me just give you a quick rundown of how stupid this movie is. So the villain is Jason Momoa.
Okay.
He is the son of the Brazilian man from Fast 5.
Okay.
In Fast 5, they steal his money and they go, spend it or whatever, live a happy life. Well, he wants revenge because his dad died that day
Okay.
that they stole the money. So he's been making it his plan to, get everybody and kill them. When I tell you this nigga is the most efficient man on the planet, so everything he does, every scene that he's in, it's the same thing. I got you right where I want you. And sure enough, he has like a whole bomb and shit. Everything's like all over the place, like ready to kill Vin Diesel. Because that's where he wanted him. He got him right where he wanted him. And then Vin Diesel, of course, escapes. And then later on again, I got you right where I want you. Like, same shit.
Doesn't he say some line where it's like, you got my family, but you didn't get my car? Something like that.
I don't think so. No, yeah. I think he did.
I think I saw a clip about it. I was like, what the hell?
This is the end of the movie. They're chasing Vin Diesel and down the highway. Vin Diesel, his son, and then John Cena's character, which is Vin Diesel's brother.
Yeah.
He dies.
John
Quote
Cena
unquote.
dies.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll come back.
You will. I have.
Properly.
Yeah.
So he's chasing them, and he runs Jason Momoa off the road, and he crashes somewhere. And Vin Diesel's working with this other agent. It's like, hey, meet me at the dam. I'm going to pick you up there. And he goes over there. He gets to the dam, and he stops right in the middle of the road of the dam. And Jason Momoa shows up. I got you right where I want you. Nigga, you just ran off the road. He's like, I got you right where I want you, Toretto. You think he was going to help you? The agent was, of course, on Jason Momoa's side. He blows up the plane that has Tyrese, Ludacris, and the other people in it. And it crashes. And then he has Vin Diesel between two semi-trucks that are loaded with C4. They are about to just ram him, right? Just crash into him and his son.
Neo came and picked him up and flew away.
This nigga drove off the dam. Drives off the dam, rides the dam all the way down to the water. The trucks blow up. Boy, these trucks had heavy bombs on it. Because that flame, everything, is just like lava going down the dam. And he finally gets in there. And he crashes into the water. Him and his son get out. They escape. They're on like a little piece of dirt down by the water or whatever. And they're looking up. And Jason Momoa's like, yeah, you think I didn't have another plan? He has fucking bombs all over the dam. And he blows up the dam.
Okay.
And you just see the thing crashing and the water going all the way towards Vin Diesel, and it cuts off. Flips to the next scene. It's what's her name? Michelle Rodriguez?
Yeah.
And some other white girl. They're in the middle of Antarctica. And Michelle's like, why are we out here? Like, we're stuck. We're in the middle of nowhere. And out of the ice water pops out a submarine. And it's Gal Gadot's character.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah, she's there to pick them up. That's where that scene ends. Well, that's where the movie ends.
Is she Wonder Woman, though?
No.
Or is this Gal Gadot?
She's whoever the hell she is in that movie.
And she picked up a submarine?
Yeah. Well, she's in a submarine.
Oh, she's in it.
In a submarine.
Okay.
And so she picks them up.
It's funny because like all the stuff that you're saying is like over exaggerated. It's like I can
it's
fully
possible.
believe it being in the movie.
And that's where that movie ends. So it goes to the credits and then mid-credit scene. You see like a SWAT team breaking into something, I don't know. and there's a phone right there. One of the SWAT team members picks up the phone. It's Jason Momoa on there. You think I would forget about you? You let my dad die that day, blah, blah, blah. All this.
He's talking to the SWAT?
Yeah, he's talking to the person holding the phone. It's like, I'd never forget you. I'm going to kill you. Camera does a little spin around. He takes off the mask. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's The Rock.
And he squeezes the fucking phone. And it breaks.
So what, was he supposed to have died before or something, or what?
They just wrote him off.
Yeah, they wrote him off because
Like,
the whole point is that Dwayne The Rock Johnson was like a shit stain to the entire crew.
Right. I heard
But now
that.
he's back.
They didn't kill his character off. They just
Wrote him off.
he's no longer chasing this crew.
Yeah.
So now he's back.
And they're supposed to do 2 more of these, right? It's supposed to be a 3-part series?
Yes.
Oh, they making money, bro.
A lot of money.
I can't even. I won't watch this junk, but I can't blame them, bro. They making money, and then they threw him back in there. People gonna want to see that. That's wild.
So that's the.
You know they're gonna have a John Cena versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson fight too.
You right?
They're definitely gonna do it. That's why I fully believe John Cena's not. John Cena's not dead.
Oh, none of them are. I think John Cena's dead. I don't think Ludacris and
Tyrese.
They're not dead. That's the comedic relief and all that. Can't get KO that off.
So I went to go see Talk to Me last week.
How was that?
It was good.
Okay.
It was good. It was. I don't know if I'm gonna say it was scary, but it was wild. As
I've
hell.
heard it was pretty scary. And
Yeah,
stuff.
Intense.
like. So okay, so let me say. So some movies you can say they're not scary, but they're intense. They're suspenseful.
Yeah.
This movie was scary. Like they hit their points. For me, I felt like I was just in it. I was just so into it, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. The acting was good from everyone. This is one of the first movies. I will say this is one of the first horror movies I've ever seen where I'm like really upset with the main character. Normally I'm upset because it's trash, you know, and I'm like, well, you just freaking die, please, just shut up. This wasn't like that. The character made some choices that pissed you off. I've never like gone through a scary movie and been mad at the main person besides them being annoying. She wasn't annoying. It was a good movie. I recommend it.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, it had, I mean, bro, when I say freaky parts.
And it's Look Who's Talking. What's it called?
Talk to Me.
Talk to Me.
Yeah. And it's I don't know, what can I say? I mean, there's a hand that these people have. I don't know, these people have. Family? Yeah, it looks like the Addams. It looks like the thing. Yeah, it's like this. The hand is like that. It's just the arm to the hand.
Okay.
And they bring it out and they do these things with the hand. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, it's good. Y'all probably wait till it comes out. It may be on what's the name by now. But yeah, check it out.
Will do. Huh?
So next time we'll be talking about Blue Beetle. Whoa, when does Blue Beetle come out?
The 17th.
Oh, okay. It'll be a couple weeks too.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah.
But interesting show.
Yeah, good job on the monologue.
Thank you.
Really good.
This is a good episode.
Yeah,
for sure. Ninja Turtles was good to us. I'm gonna see it again maybe tomorrow. I'll tell him.
I need to go see it again. I need to go to an AMC to go get me a cup.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know when you do it. Whenever you want to do that. I have a ticket. It's a free AMC ticket. Lasts forever. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know, but I found it. So I'm gonna go to AMC, huh? Well, I'm saying I'm gonna go to AMC. So if we're going to AMC. Yeah. Just let me know.
That'll work. I appreciate you guys.
Facts.
Yep.
Good week. Let's have a stronger week this week. Y'all stay safe.
Stay hydrated. And good guys finish last.
Stay hydrated, please. Peace.